Sincerely welcome to the AKM channel with my dear colleague AG Diablo, who will describe the beautiful book called Imperium from Robert Harris. Well, tell us, what the hell is the book about?
Well, the book is actually about ancient Rome. It talks mostly about the life of Cicero, the famous speaker.
Yeah.
He is one of the more important people in the Rome, at least in the later period, and he's also quite a big part. He also plays a big part in Caesar's rise to power. The Caesar is mentioned quite a few times in the book, but as I said, the book mostly focuses on Cicero and his life, his job as a public speaker
Yeah.
and a politician
Hmm.
for the most part.
Okay. Why do you think the people should read this book? Why is it so good?
Well, the book is actually pretty well paced. Um, what it does, it starts from the beginning, from the birth of Cicero and his eventual rise to power.
And that?
In the, sorry, what did you?
That of the Cicero as well? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
really?
it also does that. Um, because basically it's written for the most part as seen by one of his advisors and his close colleague, who is a scribe and basically writes down everything that Cicero says, helps him prepare speeches and things like that.
So
And
it is interesting view on the whole story, not first person or third person, but from more of a second person style. Yeah.
yeah, it gives a unique view on Cicero, um, not only as a politician, but
Subjective or
also as
objective?
a people's person.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah, it is sometimes subjective, but does offer quite a lot of objective view to it. Because I mean, the book is a novel, and it does describe majority of events that actually did happen, but it does invent some because
So it's
we
part of.
don't have a lot
Ah,
of records
yeah.
from like the talks from that time. There are some scripts which are included in this book, but not
Not
a lot
many.
of them. So when reading this book, you get the basic feeling of how the Rome operated that in those years. There is a lot of backstabbing politics, and well,
Hmm.
you had to be a certain type of a person to survive in that era.
So we could say it is a parallel to a modern era, to
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah, you could actually pull a few strings from Rome and see that they are quite the same as in the modern times. I mean, like if you have a lot of enemies in politics,
Yeah.
well, you're probably going to get slashed, or in Rome, you would get killed probably, and found
Hmm.
in a dark alleyway. So
Well, here in the modern time, they make you go in a dark alleyway where you live for the rest of the life. We
yeah,
could say,
that's
or
kind of the difference.
yeah.
But as I said, it is a really nice book. It is well paced, and you can have quite a few nice hours with it.
Hmm.
I think it cost me about 15 euros or something like that. So it's
Hardcover, softcover,
the
the
softcover
softcover.
edition of it. Um,
Hmm.
but as I said, it is a series, so
Series? How many
yeah, it
books?
is a trilogy actually, and this is the first one. So
Does the other ones talk about the Cicero as well, or
yeah, they are also about him.
ah,
So um, as I
okay,
said, but in the first one, you actually get
a
to know
general
like the
view.
background
Hmm.
of Rome. So I think this one is the more interesting for all the fans of historic novels, and you can actually learn quite a few. Cicero does give quite a few interesting tips on how to dictate, and it does show how they learned to speak in ancient Rome. from all the
Really?
schools, yeah, because every politician had to be schooled in the art of speaking, because otherwise you wouldn't get far.
Yeah, rhetorics and public speaking probably. Yeah.
And as I
Hmm.
said, the game does really try to get the feel of Cicero, so his enthusiasm when speaking and his passion for politics.
Quite interesting, but is it as well a lot of action or I don't know
I mean, as I
other
said, the book
things,
the
personal
book is
life?
well paced, and
So about everything, um, some part we could say
yeah,
it's not just one thing and one thing only.
no, it does split the action and the facts and basically the background quite nicely. It tries to say it in like in small chunks. So for everything, it takes some action, it takes some background, it takes some storytelling, and then it kind of repeats itself, switches it a bit. So the reader is constantly entertained, and as I said, a really nice book if you have nothing else to do. I would suggest everyone to read it, um, because, as I said, it is a unique view of Cicero, who is
Okay,
supposed to be one of the best speakers in the history.
okay, I think that's about enough about this series, or well,
Well, about the
the
book.
first part. Yeah. So we will end at that. You can comment, subscribe. What do you
Yeah,
think
you
about
can.
the book, and so on.
Yeah, you can buy the book on Amazon,
And
or I think it's on
eBay.
Amazon. It currently costs 35 pounds, and the Kindle edition is £5. So if you
Oh,
have a Kindle, then you're set
that's
to go.
it's bloody cheap then.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. See you next time.
Okay. Have a nice day, and as always, try to subscribe, leave a comment, and like. It would help us a lot if you liked our videos. If you dislike them, just so that we know what we're doing wrong, which
And what
videos,
we're
which
doing
series
right.
not to record. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as always, have a nice day.
Ciao.
Bye.